unnecessary intro song to totally waste your time.
So, last time I was in Utah last week, I was hanging out at my dad's house. He's 83. Looks like he's 103. Hanging out with my dad's wife, who is technically my stepmother. But since they were married after I was grown, it never seemed that way. But, so I'm hanging out with her. She's from Hawaii. She's Hawaiian. My half-brother is half Hawaiian, and all my stepbrothers from her and sisters are Hawaiian, and their kids are half Hawaiian and half Japanese. And so hanging out with all them was really fun. We got on Hawaiian topics. Roberta, my dad's wife, loves to listen to Hawaiian music. And we got talking about Hawaiian issues. I always talk about Hawaii with them. And my dad's obsessed with Hawaii. He went on his Mormon mission to Hawaii and never, and has felt like he was Hawaiian ever since, pretty much. But anyway, we started talking about the Big Island, and they have a prison there. That's right. In Hawaii, there is a prison. Things in Hawaii, on that little island, sometimes go bad for people, and they get thrown in jail. And that got me thinking, that seems like it would be a viable retirement plan. I mean, how bad can a Hawaiian prison be? The temperature's great. You'd get to go outside, right? I mean, an island is small anyway. So if you're going to be on an island, the thing that sucks about being on an island, I lived in Hawaii for a little while right after I graduated from high school. And for that short time I was there, I realized, well, shit, you can't really drive anywhere but in a circle. It wasn't really for me. Plus, I'm a pink-skinned person and I get a sunburn. But if you're in jail anyway, how far do you need to drive? And in the U.S. prison system, they take care of your health needs. Old people don't get raped. All that stuff that happens to young people in jail doesn't really happen to the old people. As long as you go to jail for the right reason, you're going to be fine. Right? Doesn't that seem like a fairly decent retirement option? Just, you reach a certain age, 80 years old or something, you're not feeling so hot. You think, fuck it. I'll just commit a crime in Hawaii, get thrown in jail, in prison, and live the good life. I'll bet you Hawaiian prisoners get fresh mangoes. Don't you think? Why wouldn't they? Poi, sticky rice. And I get along with Polynesians too. I mean, some of them are really tough. One of my best friends in high school was a Polynesian guy. He was tough, but it's easy to make friends with Polynesians, I've found. Oh, you're so racist, Merkley. How dare you say it's easy to make friends with a certain race of people? Yeah, fuck you. How about that? Fuck you. I'll say nice things about whatever goddamn race I want to. Huh? If you don't like it, you can throw me in Hawaiian prison. But not yet. I've still got a few good years left in me. But don't think I'm not thinking of it. In fact, what you would do, here's a good idea. Once you start getting old, you take your little van around like mine, and you go tour the country surveying prisons as possible retirement homes. What a giant boys club that would be. If you went to prison for the right reason, you could probably take a guitar with you, write songs all day. Hell, make friends with some. Think of all the stories. Are there any? I mean, is there anywhere in the world with more stories packed in, more dramatic stories than a prison? I mean, you're not going to do any square dancing. But as for male bonding. If you're an old dude and you're halfway cool, I mean, where are the best prisons? Who would be a candidate for top prison? Just get in there. What would you have to do? You know, the good thing to do would be, okay, so here's what you do. You become a hitman, right? You get paid to do a couple of hit jobs, and then you get caught for it. You give the money to somebody else, right? Because why waste your time with money on the outside? Yeah, that's a good one. What else? What else could you do to land yourself in Hawaiian prison or some other prison? Man, now you got to open it up to the whole world. Who's got the best prison? Like, what population? You wouldn't want to go to Iceland. Fuck that. Cold. Ugh. They probably have good prisons, but it's probably hard to get thrown in jail there, too. They probably just send you home. Yeah, probably the best prison is Hawaii. I mean, they might have cockroaches. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to Mexico. Ugh. Canada, too cold. I know. Half of you out there thinking, man, Merkley is a fucking genius. And you're all going to be in the clink. Some of you, when you're 62, 63, you know who you are. Anyway, those are some nice ideas. Thanks for listening.